Alright, y'all, it's your Big Bear now. We're in Cozy's kitchen, and this is about the time of year that we always do beef bourguignon for the family. It's basically just like French beef stew with a whole bunch of wine in there. So if you want to see how we do it, you ought to follow me and find out.
I was tiptoeing through the meat department in my local delicatessen when I come across this big old London broil. I scooped it up, brought it home, and started slicing it up into big old chunks before I went all over it, real heavy like, with that salt and pepper. I put that to the side and then went and do a big old pot with a bunch of olive oil, and then I started chopping up a pound of bacon. Now, I'm going to start rendering this bacon to go with that olive oil. I'm going to get that bacon real crispy while I'm doing it. Now, when it's ready, I'm going to pull it on out, and then we're going to start frying them big old chunks of London broil we chopped up. You're going to want to make sure to get them each side fried real nice. You're going to want them a little crispy, about like that right y'all. Go ahead and pull them to the side, and then we're going to go in that oil with all them chopped up onions and some carrots. I got me a little homemade garlic I'm going to throw on in there, and then we're going to go back in with all that meat. It's about the time we want to introduce our wine. And I went with 2 bottles just to make sure we had enough for everybody, and then I hit it real hard with that beef broth. I went on in there with that tomato paste, and then we made sure we had everything well incorporated before we threw a lid on that thing, tossed it in that oven, and just let it simmer. After a couple hours, it should reduce down to looking somebody like that right y'all. Now, let's go ahead and get started on our flour mixture. I'm going to toss some butter in there, and then we're going to grab that keto wheat flour, go on in with that, and then work it down before we throw it back in that stew. I use this to thicken things up to the perfect consistency, and I'm going to go ahead and grab me a ball, start throwing this towards my face, but not before I holler at Sweet Cozy, see what she thinks.